Alright, guys. So Universal finally released the opening date for Epic Universe. We have been waiting so long for this. I can't even talk. I'm so excited. Sorry for that. I'm working through moving some stuff around, so it's a little bit of a mess. But this is definitely going to take precedence. Now let's watch this video that they did, that Universal released with this. Alright, so Celestial Park. Let's go through and watch this video before we interrupt. May 22nd is when Epic Universe is goosebumps. I got goosebumps watching this. Alright. So, October 22nd, we can start buying tickets. May 22nd, let's go find this again. May 22nd is when Epic Universe opens. That's later than my guesses. I was hoping it would be sometime in April or by spring break, but obviously this is a huge theme park, a huge 200-acre site. There is a lot going on, even though they're making tremendous progress, as I do in my updates every so often, when BioReconstruct does his aerials. So I can only do my updates whenever he does his flights. He does this stuff as a hobby. He doesn't make a living off of it, so we are limited to what he can do. We're not complaining. We're very grateful for him for giving us these aerial views. But now, October 22nd, here in 5 days, we're able to start buying tickets. Universal did say that we can have... Let me read this here. This was a repost from Alicia from Theme Park Stop. Hi, Grace. Beginning on October 24th, pass holders will receive the opportunity to purchase a one-day Universal Epic Universe ticket add-on ticket before one-day Universal Epic Universe tickets are available to the general public. Okay. This means, from how I read that, is on October 22nd, when everything else is revealed, you can start buying Epic Universe tickets within the ticket packages of Universal. You cannot buy one-day standalone tickets. Universal released that a couple of months ago, saying, or maybe not released it, but made it slipped a couple of weeks ago, weeks, months, whatever it was, that you can only get Epic Universe tickets when you buy a bundle with the rest of the parks, and then you can still only go one day so they can mediate the crowd. Okay, fair, that makes sense. But they didn't have any information on the annual passes or just general one-day tickets. Well, with that right there, that shows me that excuse me, on October 24th, annual pass holders will have the opportunity to purchase one-day tickets at a standalone to visit Epic Universe when it opens. However, there is one answer that is yet to be given. Yes, we can buy the tickets on October 24th. Whoop-de-doo. If you're like me, my annual pass expires in about a month. So do you have to have an active annual pass to purchase these tickets and use them? So we have to have the active annual pass to buy them. We know that. But does your annual pass have to be active when you go and visit? From what I can see, that hasn't been answered yet. That can change probably throughout today and tomorrow as Universal's replying to this barrage of comments. But obviously, it sounds like annual pass holders will have the opportunity to buy one-day standalone tickets on the 24th. There still is no date on when the general public can buy standalone one-day tickets because the demand for this park is going to be so high. So they're going to try to keep it reasonable to where their lines aren't 7 hours long for Stardust racers. So with the tickets, that kind of sums the tickets up on that. I haven't... Oh, here's a new one. So Stella Nova and Terra Luna Resorts, we've had details for several months now. We know they're going to start at about $134 per night. Well, we now have the Helios Grand pricing. So this is Inside Universal posted this with the average per night stay of a 4-night stay at Helios Grand is $293 per night. So we knew it was going to be up there. That's actually not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. I was expecting somewhere between $400 and $500 per night. But obviously that $293 is going to be for your basic room, basic amenities, and it's only going to go up from there. And more than likely, you're not going to see that $293 very often. That's just the starting price, but there's always going to be fluctuations for weekends, holidays, the overall demand travel that Universal has. You may get a last-minute deal for that $293, but don't expect that you're going to be paying that on the basic. So let's take a look at some of this artwork that we may not have seen. So going underneath the Kronos Tower, we've seen this. We kind of know what's going on here. So we have the Luna Overlook. This is interesting here. So the design of the courtyard here, there'll be some sort of a raised garden bed here. These are the flaming towers that we can currently see. The statue is still surrounded in scaffolding as of now. So it's interesting that it looks like there's some gold accents inside of here. Well, that'll be interesting to see if that actually stays gold or if it's just going to be like the rest of the colored courtyards throughout Celestial Park where it's just colored. But it looks like there's some sort of a compass as well. Let's see if we can go back at all. Yes, maybe not a compass. So maybe not a compass, but maybe just an arrow. It looks like an arrow. It's just pointing towards the center of Celestial Park. Because we know the center of Celestial Park is actually right about where Constellation Carousel was. There used to be a pole in the center of the property before they started construction, and that was the center of Epic Universe, which is now the home of Constellation Carousel, which it looks like that arrow kind of points towards Constellation Carousel. Dark Universe portal. All of this kind of looks the same. The tree roots that are going over the portal, we know there's a gap in the portal ring right here. So we know that's where the tree roots are going. Nothing spectacularly new here. So what's interesting is that you can't see anything of the replica arch or any of the streets here. Whether that was just on purpose right now to save time for the rendering for this or what, but there's going to be a giant arch about right there. That's going to be pretty obvious unless they're doing some wizarding magic to hide it. But I foresee you'll be able to see that replica arch along with some of the sides of the buildings in Paris. So Super Nintendo World. So before, I'm trying to get a good view. There we go. So we know the red and the yellow warp pipe has been installed. So there is going to be that themed terrace garden on either side. We've seen that already with the concrete. So the exit for the land's going to be back here. So this walkway will be the back of the land, or the exit of the land, I'm sorry. So the green warp pipe has yet to be installed, and none of the extra detail here has been designed. The framing for the warp pipe is on the ground about over here right now, but it is yet to be installed. So the toad head is not installed, the coins, the stars, and none of this, the Rainbow Road looking detail has been installed yet. And here we go, is on the portal. We can see that. Berk. Nothing really new, earth-shattering here. It just looks like there's a dragon eye on top of the portal entrance. This just gets me excited here. So Stardust Racers just looks phenomenal. I don't know if you guys saw the video from a couple days ago where both of the trains were actually racing with the lights on. It was awesome. God, looking at this picture gives me goosebumps. I am so excited. Maybe 1 second for that. So let's go back here. Berk. Alright, so over here looks like the entrance to Fire Drill. The statues, obviously we know we're going to have fire. We knew the gas lines were going to go to here. Here is Dragon Racers Rally in the background over here, along with several of the village buildings in the background. And Gothi's Hut on top of Mead Hall. So we have the splash effect from Hiccup's Wind Gliders. There's Hiccup and Toothless. Hopefully, that's an actual Mario. Hey. So, we know the waterfall's been being worked on. This character head's been covered in scaffolding for quite some time. So we know the waterfall's going to come out of its mouth and then eventually just come cascading down to the splash section of the coaster. So, if Frankenstein's Manor actually has this electric... Watch close. So if it actually has that electricity look to it, that's going to be cool. Now, on the roof, we do see some electrical scarring, it looks like, that is themed in there. But that is going to look awesome. And we have burning blades, obviously. The smoke may not be there unless they add some dirty natural gas to have this. Curse of the Werewolf coaster. So this is what I'm talking about. This giant arch is behind the Wizarding World portal. So there's no way that it is going to... that is going to be hidden behind that portal. So you should be able to see this from Celestial Park. Again, unless they have some sort of wizarding stuff up their sleeve. We can see the artwork that is currently on the side of the buildings. That is actually there. Metro Cruise is inside the British Ministry. So you can actually, just looking closely here, you can see the coaster train. The coaster train of Stardust Racing. So, we got Burning Blades, Frankenstein's Manor, the Portal, the Blue Dragon, several of the seating areas around the main show fountain. That's actually interesting there. So the streets of Paris look here actually are not anywhere near what they look like. We can see the tent. We can see the entry of the Metro Flu to the British Ministry. See the fireworks show behind Helios Grand. But there's a 5th street missing. and the Mystery Courtyard that's about right here. So the Mystery Courtyard's missing there, so that's interesting. It's obviously older renderings. And the Phase 2 dining location that's right here is still not there. So that kind of also proves that it is not going to be open when Epic Universe opens on May 22nd next year. So for all of you saying there's no way, absolutely not, guess what? There's a way, and they're doing it. May 22nd, 2025 is the opening date for Universal Epic Universe. May 22nd is a Thursday. Okay. So that's an interesting day. So Thursday, May 22nd, 2025 is when Universal Epic Universe will open to the public. Hang on. So there's a dragon. I don't know if you guys noticed that. There's a dragon flying around Mead Hall. I know there was drone footage, or footage of a drone. We haven't seen it since, but hopefully that stays true, because that would be pretty cool. So again, May 22nd, 2025. So that will look awesome. I'm not a big monster being scared person, but that looks awesome. So we got the whole gang here. Keep doing that. We got the whole gang here. So tickets again on sale here 5 days on October 22nd. For annual pass holders, remember that the let's try to find a better ending here. There. So for annual pass holders on October 24th, you are able to buy one-day standalone tickets. Now, again, we don't know yet if your annual pass has to be active when you visit. However, the standalone tickets will go on sale for annual pass holders on October 24th before the general public. So if you guys are super stoked to find out that we are now 7 months away from Epic Universe opening, and we actually have a date from Universal, be sure to give this live a like. And don't forget to subscribe so you can continue to see the construction progress that Epic Universe is making when I post the next construction update. As we know more information, I'll do another ticket information for Epic Universe. But until then, travelers, have a great one.